Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. I'm in the process of moving offices, so part of the mess, but it is what it is, and we're gonna get into it. I'm looking for, since I moved all my stuff, this. Now let's see if I can find my ladder so we can clear the energy in this room. I was gonna do it beforehand. I accidentally hit the live button, but you know, things happen. It's just not one of those days. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Junior, how are you? All right. That's good. I'm getting my life in order. Slowly but surely. I accidentally started sooner than what I expected. Let's see. What decks are we doing? We're going to use this. We're going to see what the situation is, and we're going to get into it. We're going to be nosy today. Hey, Jamie. Hey, AEW. How are you guys? I accidentally started early. I was going to have everything like put together, and I hit the live, and I was like, oops, so I guess we're going live now. One of those things. Oops. Sorry. I'll get my life together. Hold on one second. All right, my life is together. Then we need our clarifying deck. What is that? Ooh, the Emperor. I dig it. All these cards are flying out. I'm not ready for them. I'm just trying to mix them up. So impatient they are. Mojo, hey love, how are you? Have you guys had a week, or is it just me? It seems like everything's very chaotic, but yet everything's kind of fallen into place of how it should. But yet it's been stressful, but yet you know you don't need to stress, but you're just trying to figure it out because you know you need to know which way it is like that you go. You know what I mean? So it's like everything's falling in place as far as direction, but it's very hectic. It's like the chaos and the calm at the same time. Does that make sense? I don't know. We're almost ready. I was like, I wonder if it's just me. Like, I'm really feeling like the planetary changes. And it's kind of like you're on a roller coaster and just holding on. You're like, all right, well, you know, what's next? All right. What do we have for the collective? Let's see. What's the situation that we're going through? You forgot your headphones? Oh, no. Just turn it down low. You'll be all right. A card just flew. I don't know where it went. There it is. Yeah. Pluto transformation. I'll show you guys. You're all ears. Somebody also might wear red eyeshadow or red lipstick whenever you go out. I don't, or it's like the fiery side of you. And then malls are all about transformation. Ooh, okay. So we have water sign, which we're in Pisces right now. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could have these heavy placements. I just heard moon. There's also some kind of party, some kind of gathering. It's going to be outside of things, but I feel like you might feel like there's some kind of outsider, or you're on the outside looking in of this trio. Does that make sense? It's like two together, but you're on the outside looking in, but you're also aware of all the other surroundings around you. Like you stand apart, you stand out. These other two people, this could be feminine energies, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, everybody has feminine energy, right? But there's two people that are mischievous or like conniving. But you might be turning your head to it. Like, you know what's going on, but you're turning your head to it. I think that's what this part of this transformation is. It's something that's putting you in the right spot. But what's going on here? Okay. Courage and change. You might be walking out on this. Or these people, showing yourself, like setting your intentions and self-love here. You're creating something new and somebody's going to be pissed about it. Or like they thought that they had you wrapped around their finger, but it didn't quite go their way. Does that make sense? I just heard I'm smarter than I look. I don't know who's that for. Something definitely like you're not committed to this group, right? Because we have family, home, and commitment, but it's in the reverse. Well, it's actually slanted. It's sideways like this. So there's something about this group that, one, they're not committed to you, but at the same time, you're not giving all your energy to them. There's some kind of unity that's falling into place with this change and this transformation. Pluto is definitely working in your favor and it's on your side. I feel like you have this courage to move on. I feel like you've stepped into that energy. But at the same time, I don't think that somebody else, whoever, I don't know if this is a friends group or whatever it is, thought you would have the courage to kind of like leave it and walk away, right? It's like they wanted you to go a different direction. But at the same time, you followed your instincts. But I also feel like things fell into place. You were guided. You had assistance in this matter. Maybe there was something and you couldn't, like you knew, but yet you were kind of at a crossroads because I see two roads and it's like an intersection, right? And you're like, do I go this way? Do I go this way? And you're looking out. You're like, which way do I go? Right? Because either way, you're going to go to a destination. And maybe the destinations that you're going to, they both have, as heard, similar but different results. Does that make sense? It's like you have your goals, you have your intentions, you have them set, right? So you're going towards these intentions that you have set. So, but there's two paths that you can take to go for this goal, this whatever it is that you want, right? But I feel like maybe when you were in this path, or maybe you're in this path now, like the guides are guiding you and you know which way you need to go. But I feel like you're loving on yourself, especially with this energy here, like this water energy. We're also in like that Pisces season still. And it's like loving yourself enough to know when you need to walk away. But also it's like you have the courage to do so. And somebody didn't think that you would, right? But also like you've elevated. It's like you're balanced because with this transcending and this unity, it's like you're growing. You're going to have another bond with somebody else, but also you're united with your guides here. And they're the ones that are helping you. It's like everything just kind of fell into place how it should have been or how it should be. If you're going through this right now. Yes. And that's what's setting you to your freedom. It's like you're going to be like really happy. She's like very like Uranian type energy. Uranus, right? There's more opportunities coming to you with this path that you're going down, or this decision and these things that you've seen, the decisions that you're making about not staying committed to whoever these like, I don't know, just their faces look very mischievous, very like cunning, like, you know what I mean? Like, do you know? Do they know? They don't know. But yet you're looking off because you see everything around you. You see the unseen of what they don't know that you see. Does that make sense? What is this? Because you've grown. There's something big happening in the summertime, which that's also coming up here. But I feel like there's some kind of retreat. Somebody also might be walking away from some kind of relationship here. Like you need a break from it. But there's also seeds that have been planted, which we're going into the spring, and the spring came out, right? I'll show you guys. And it's kind of like, tapping into your shadow side, but not in a, I just heard redundant or way that's going to make you repeat cycles. Does that make sense? So don't feel like, okay, well, if I go this way, I don't want to repeat the cycle. Well, that could be what you're worried about. But sometimes it's like the equal yin and yang, right? Like we have to stay on our north node, but we also have to tap into that south node and follow those instincts and that intuition from previous things that we've learned. And also paying attention to your surroundings and those things around you. It's like you've heard everything that this person or these people, this group of people have been saying, but yet they don't know that you know, right? Like they don't know that you know the full situation. So you're making a well-rounded decision with whatever the situation is. Even if it's in family. Like some families like, oh, they won't cut us off. They won't do anything, right? But it's like you see all the mess that's been going on. And sometimes it's like, I choose me. Right? I just sat it down. Here it is. I'm so out of sorts in here. It's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very poised. She's very determined. She has her eye on the prize and she's going for it, right? And she has the courage to do what it is that she needs to do to get there. It's like you're not backing down, but yet you're doing things in a calculated type of way. Hey, Redbeard, how are you, my love? I like it. Because there's an expansion coming that you're looking forward to, right? I feel like because we have growth, like the Three of Wands can be like growth, looking out, looking for an expansion, but I feel there's an expansion, there's some kind of, I don't know if this is like in job, there's raise, there's growth, there's new horizons. If this is in family, it's like even you can expand your family and you're out around. Family isn't always blood. And so you get true people around you, like a true group, instead of always having to look over your shoulder, right? Because that's exactly what she's doing. She's looking over her shoulder here. I feel like I need to use this deck. What was that just flew? Somebody's very impulsive here as well. Maybe you're worried about being impulsive because that was on the bottom of the deck. But there's something about just being, you need to be very assertive. And you might be very opinionated. And that's okay. As long as, like, there's a difference in being opinionated and being opinionated, where like you always got something to say about somebody, and this opinionated could be these other people, like kind of more of a gossipy type of person, right? That tries to sway other people's opinions, but then they always come back or they always, I don't know, try to have you around or something like that. Oh, thank you, Redbeard. I know, people need to subscribe. The Page of Wands in the reverse. Somebody procrastinates a lot, or maybe you have been procrastinating on the things that you need to do. But the thing is, somebody also with this impulsive behavior, I feel like you're getting all the facts and laying it out, right? But also at the same time, somebody thinks you're gullible. Joke's on them, I guess, because it looks like you're going the opposite direction. Five of Wands sideways. There could be conflict around these people, right? You need to stay even kilter, right? Don't let somebody get under your skin and cause you to have like outbursts, right? Somebody might always try to cause like fights or arguments. I feel like somebody causes conflict. It's constant conflict around them, like chaos, because they're always trying to cause like drama, right? But by you leaving this situation, you don't have to deal with that bullshit anymore, right? So they don't have anybody to battle with if you're not there. It's kind of like compromising, but yet you're not compromising. You're choosing you over always having to look over your shoulder. And somebody thought they would be able to sway you in the other direction. Or they thought that you were going to stay in the other direction, in the other lane that you were in. But I feel like you're moving over, like if you're in America, like the right lane, slow lane, left lane, kind of like the passing and go faster type lane, right? It's like you're moving over to that left lane and you're going to skyrocket ahead and move forward very, very quickly. Hey, TT, how are you, my love? What are these? You're sleeping good at night. I don't know. Like you might have been kind of overloaded figuring out, okay, what am I going to do? Like working out your strategy here, right? But I feel like it's kind of like your home, your bed, your room, your space. It's like your sanctuary. And you're sleeping well, but I feel like you're also sleeping well and all that overload, the overthinking. I mean, if you have heavy air placements, there's always a lot of overthinking. It's gone, right? Because you're following your intuition. So it's like you can finally rest well at night once this decision is made. Once I don't know, it's like a big transformation. Once you have the courage to walk away and to accept the change, right? And that's what makes you feel this freedom here. So it's kind of confirmation. It's not kind of, it is confirmation of sticking to the higher knowledge that you know, right? The unconscious mind, tapping into it. Somebody doesn't like it though. Somebody does not like it. You also might be a hopeless romantic. And if this is kind of in a love situation, it's kind of like three's a crowd and you're walking away. Maybe they're a mama's boy or something like that. I don't know. But like in an unhealthy way. Makes sense? Yeah, there's somebody else that's coming in towards you from what I just seen whenever I split the deck. You guys are funny. They giving away your secrets, Redbeard? I love all you guys. It's good. And the Queen of Cups showing a little compassion, a little empathy, right? There's also that Queen of Cups is following your intuition. I feel like you're very possibly empathic. And so you can feel the vibe that's coming off of the other people. They don't like that. You know, somebody does not like that. It's like you know what they're doing before they know what they're doing. Right? I feel like they know this about you. So why did they try to pull one over? Or try to think that you don't know what's going on around you, like you're oblivious? That's dumb. Somebody's not the brightest crown in the box, are they? And then you have the High Priest, which is also like sharing your beliefs. And it's also about fellowship. There's new fellowship coming in, right? But also those things like sharing knowledge with other people, maybe sharing, you might be telling these people what you know about them. I'm telling them how it is. But at the same time, that's more of a wisdom, right? I feel like somebody's coming into you, the people around you that surrounding you have common belief systems and how they interact with people, right? And their values and morals. So like, I don't know, that's very big. Like your tribe is your vibe, right? If you don't have the same morals as people and the same values as people and how you treat people, then those people you honestly don't need to be around because you will change and shift and start acting like them. You eating crayons, Mojo? The blue ones? That's funny. You have the Knight of Cups. Somebody's very moody. But there might be some bad news that's coming in. You might be giving bad news to these other people. Sometimes bad news is good news. Does that resonate with any of you guys? I kind of feel it is, because sometimes what people think might be a bad news, it's not bad news. It's news that's working out in your favor. It might be bad to them because it's not working out as they sought it out to. You know, you have the Two of Swords in reverse. It's because you saw the truth, if I could speak. And it's, you know, by looking at this, like heavy Gemini energy, you know which way you need to go. It's that crossroads that I was talking about, right? Those crossroads and those things are kind of like looking at a picture of where you were and where you are now, but you see through you saw through the bullshit. Let's just call a thing a thing. But you might have been playing the game. Does that make sense? Play the game, but even though you know what's really going on, you have the Ace of Cups. There's new partnerships, new relationships, something that's going to bring like pure intentions that are going to surround you through this path that you are guided into, right? And so overall, it's going to make you really happy. You know, it's joy surrounding you, it's happiness. So that works. You know, you're not being a fool. This is a new beginning, and the new beginning is going to be great. You have, you know, somebody around here needed to get their ego in check. And I think that this is going to be an ego checking situation, because with the Chariot card, things are definitely moving forward with you guys, right? You're going to be able to really focus because you have that control in the direction that you're going, and it's going to move rather quickly. All right, so let's grab some of these. And then I gotta start working. Let's see. Oh, and I brought the other cards here as well. So I had a feeling you'd show up, Red Beer. We have the Dragonfly, adaptability. The dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. It is reminding you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life in order to bring about changes that are needed to reach your full potential. Approach things lightly. Be breezy. I always say that. Be breezy. And then we had courage, leadership, which is the cougar. You have come into your own power. Now it's time for you to take the lead of the situation and be strong. Confirmation. Using the power of intentions, be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. And then you have the Panther. Ooh, a lot of cat energy. I like it. Which is guidance. It's time to release your passion, live your dream, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Double confirmation. I like it a lot. Love you too, Mojo. And then let's grab some of these, some Archangel cards. What do we have for the collective? Did that song, whenever you said that, moving on up, that song popped in my head, TT. Moving on up, moving on up. We have Be a Light to Others came out. On the bottom of the deck, take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith. Stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Love it. And then be a light to others. 4 might be significant to you. April might be very, very significant to you guys, as well as 31, which is 4, 44. And you might be a life path number 11, or 11 is very specific to you. 211. 211, which is information. Well, you know, if you're in America. I don't know. I don't know where you're at. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so others can learn from you. That was that High Priest card that came out. And then embrace this magical moment. In this moment. Just kidding. Embrace the magical moment. You're a perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So on that note, that is what I have for you guys. Thank you all for being here. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe. Because why not? Especially if you keep finding yourself coming back, because it just makes sense. You know, it's free. And smash that like button. It does help the algorithm. Working on growing this channel. I truly appreciate all you guys for being here. Everybody have an awesome day. Stay fabulous. Stay epic. Stay blessed. And I'll see you again. Namaste.